How to play Strato Chess. Greetings, chess geeks. Today in our Sports Encyclopedia series, we'll talk about how to play Strato Chess. So let's start. Strato Chess is a chess variant that's played on a special board that's made up of 3 planes, each identically oriented on top of one another. The game is played with 2 sets of pieces, black and white. The board is set up by placing one color on the bottom plane and the other color on the top plane. Rules of Strato Chess. All pieces function and move like regular chess in addition to being able to move vertically up and down the planes. Pawns are allowed to move one space vertically up or down a plane, retaining the same relative location on the new plane, along with their usual forward movement. The pawn is only allowed to move one vertical plane the first time it's moved, even if it's moved 2 spaces forward. Pawns are given promotion on the farthest row in any plane. The knights are allowed to move vertically 1 or 2 planes upward, along with their usual forward movement. Bishops are allowed to move diagonally up or down a plane in a single move. While moving the bishop on the vertical plane, each vertical plane movement moves 1 diagonal space in a straight line. It is not allowed to move the bishop vertically up and down in a single move to navigate around other pieces. Bishop is also not allowed to be moved horizontally after completing the vertical move. The movement of the rook can be vertically up or down to any plane while ensuring the same relative position and the path isn't obstructed. The vertical movement of the queen is similar to the movement of both the rook and bishop combined. Players are allowed to move their kings vertically up or down one plane in the same relative position. The first move of the king can be vertically up or down a plane and horizontally 1 space. Players are not allowed to capture another piece when performing a vertical plane movement, so a player cannot perform a vertical plane movement if their path is obstructed. At the beginning of the game, on their first move, each piece must change at least 1 plane, except for the king and the rook. If a player's king comes into check, then he or she is allowed to move pieces on the same plane to capture or block the check, even if it's that piece's first move of the game. Since players are only allowed to capture pieces on the same plane, they can only check and checkmate if all the pieces used for the attack are on the same plane. It must be noted that the king can move across planes, so having pieces on other planes will be necessary to ensure checkmate. How to win Strato Chess? The player that manages to capture another player's king is declared as the winner. This is it, folks. Make sure you thoroughly go through them before playing. If you like the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.